What's poppin', parched people? I'm Xavier of the Black Creatures, and this is Thirsty Thursday, a show where Jade and I talk about art, music, movies, and anything else that's got us thirsty this week. This is part 3 of a 4-part special talking about an issue that's been dividing communities for decades. Who would win in a fight? Maximillian, Candyman, or Deebo? You can check out episodes 53 and 55 to watch parts 1 and 2 using the links down in the description. I'm sure everyone who's been keeping up with this special has been wondering how Deebo is comparable to the vampire in Brooklyn and Candyman. And you gotta realize, even though Deebo was defeated by Ice Cube's character Craig, a normal-ass human with a brick, Maximillian and Candyman were defeated, destroyed even, by normal-ass people, or shit that would just kill normal-ass people anyway. So I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Deebo is the logical extreme of the typical schoolyard bully. He stalks through his neighborhood, intimidating basically everyone out of pretty much anything. And that's his primary skill and ability, intimidation. Nearly everyone is afraid of Deebo, except this superwoman herself.
Who do you think you are?
Yo, what you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about, punk. You hit my sister like she was a fucking man.
Shit, I'm busy going through my pants while I was asleep.
My sister don't need to steal nothing from your broke ass, all right?
Better take your ass home.
I'm not scared of you. All these niggas around here might be scared of you, but I'm not.
You take your ass home.
No, fuck you. You lucky I'm not a man, otherwise I kick your ass myself.
Deebo also sports infallible fearlessness. I admit I don't remember any of the sequel films to Friday, but in the first movie, Deebo never backs down from anything, even stuff that a reasonable person would cower away from, like imprisonment, getting into fights, or even getting shot. To Deebo, these are all just minor inconveniences to his own self-centered survival. Something no one could ignore is his immense strength. Deebo seems incredibly powerful for even someone his own size. With a singular uppercut, he's strong enough to send a 165-pound man who's about 6 feet tall at least 10 feet vertically and 4 feet horizontally. I absolutely didn't do any math for this. You just have to trust me based on absolutely nothing. Much like the barbarian class that Deebo seems to be based on, his powers and abilities increase with his rage, but unlike D&D and the opponents that he's going to be facing in this special, Deebo has no magical abilities. He's just a flesh and blood man who is just unnaturally strong. Despite that, while his weaknesses include basically anything a normal human is vulnerable to, his biggest weakness might possibly be his intelligence level. I mean, on the surface, all of his motivations seem purely impulsive, but he also convinced, or at least helped convince, his opponent to lay down his arms before fighting him. Now, is it possible that he is super smart and used that to his advantage to at least level the playing field so he had a better chance at winning that fight? Quite possibly. Is it possible that Deebo has been using his intelligence this entire time to make everyone think that he's just a big, strong idiot? Maybe. Maybe his intelligence is his actual primary ability, and he's been using it to just convince us otherwise. Deebo is an incredibly difficult character to analyze, considering he's just a plot obstacle for Craig to overcome and grow from. When you think about it too hard, Deebo's character is an enigma. the viewer never learns where he came from, what motivates him, or why he's like this. What mysteries hide beneath his plaid-clad exterior? What secrets are just waiting to be uncovered beneath his stone-like scowl? What or who is Deebo? Maybe Deebo will prove a worthy adversary against a vampire and a boogeyman. Find out on part 4, the finale of the special, to see which villain comes out on top. Be sure to watch Friday somewhere. I'm actually not sure where you can stream it right now, but please do watch it. If not for this particular debate, for your own enjoyment. It's a great movie, and I thoroughly recommend it. You can use the links below to find and follow us all over Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud, Bandcamp, Spotify, and to even support us on Patreon so we can keep doing things like this. Don't forget to like and subscribe to quench that thirst every Thursday. I'm Xavier of the Black Creatures. See y'all next week.